Welcome back, everybody. I have been so excited to record this. I apologize for confusion with the past couple of episodes. I've been having issues uploading them to YouTube, so I recorded them a week ago, and throughout the work week, I've been trying to get them uploaded, and they just kept failing, and I never figured out the problem. I just kept, being a genius according to Albert Einstein until they finally got uploaded and worked. So I hope you enjoyed them. I know they weren't that great, but I hope this episode makes up for everything because I did play a little off screen. I got some more of those processors made. Let me just go ahead and show you real quick what I did off screen, just kind of help prepare for this episode. We got a lot of processors being made, and I had enough made that I made another of the planetary logistics stations, as well as 20 of the drones. In order to get that to work better, I redid the silica production. I only had the one smelter making the silicas from stone, but now I got 4 of them, so hopefully I should have one of these bars being made every 5 seconds, just with all that going on. So that's definitely improved the processor output, and you see we already got over 100. And over here, with our lovely tower to space, as I mentioned, I made 20 drones. You see they're already in there already. We're already demanding the titanium once we go to the next planet, which will be very soon. The most exciting thing, though, is the power, right? Because remember how I keep having problems and I told you I was going to do some math? Well, I did some math, and according to my calculations, the way I wanted to set all this up was I wanted to have 2 belts going down feeding the thermal power stations. And the problem I kept noticing was that these sorters, even though they say they can do 6 trips per second per grid, and I had them as close as possible, and even take into account the fact that maybe 1 trip is a back and forth operation, that means that it can only put out 3 items per second, whereas the belt can carry 6 items per second. So ideally, I would need 2 sorters per belt outputting stuff from the storage area here, right? And this is just kind of a little bit of rough estimates about what's going on. And then I figured out, doing some more calculations, that obviously this is too many thermal power stations. By my math, 1 belt of coal can support 7.5 thermal power stations. So at most, I should have 8 on 1 belt. So I went ahead and redid the setup over here. I got rid of the storage, and I just used these sorters. Theoretically, I could replace these 3 sorters with one of the storage units with 4 sorters going into the storage unit, and then 4 coming out to make 1 belt. And this has been running for a bit, and with no hiccups. I completely stopped having coal output to those over there, so the factory's only been running off of this setup here for the past 10 minutes, I think it was. And I know some of you are out there like, oh, but Josen, look, you're not doing any research right now. Okay, well, let's turn on some research. In fact, let's work on an upgrade. Let's go ahead and work on this guy. I was working on it earlier. If I get out of it, you can see it's 20% completely done. And then let's watch the power. When I was testing this, it was only getting to about 75% capacity, and this belt stuttered only a little bit. Which stuttering is good. That means input is greater than output. Means I'm providing more coal than it needs. But really, I want to make sure that that there were no gaps in the coal. And so that's doing good. And again, so I can hear some of you like, oh, but it's only using one of the matrices. Well, okay, I really only have 2 set up, so let's try this one. Let's do this one instead. Cancel that guy. Activate research on this. So now I'm using essentially double the amount of facilities to make all this research go on. And again, during testing, once it got up to full tilt, the satisfaction never went below 75%. It was always within this range, and the belt continuously moved. So I think that's what I need to do from now on. I need to make sure that the inputs and outputs are balanced to 2 belts, whether I do with a storage facility with sorters coming in and out, or whether I just do these, I already forgot what they're called. Splitters. Of course they're called splitters. Doesn't matter. But this seems to be stable, and this is enough to run the factory for right now. So eventually I'll probably tear this down and clean it up when I do need more power. I'll get rid of these last 8. And then, yeah, so power looks to be going good. I can do research with what I have on scale for right now. But that's not why you all came in here today. You didn't want me to fix the same problem over and over again. You wanted me to find new problems to destroy and wreck and everything like that. So, let's go ahead and double check some things. So my goal is, I already have, if you forgot, because this happened quite a while ago, I've already got a way to make the yellow matrices, structural matrices here. But the big caveat is that I don't have titanium on this planet to mine. So all the titanium I have is from going out there and actually mining it by hand to feed into this, to smelt, to make these crystals, so that I have these high density crystals mixed with this long chain of diamonds over here being made by the energetic graphite. I know I keep saying I'm always going to remember the difference. Yeah, graphite. Go away. So basically, I need titanium ore veins. That's what I need. And then so I set this up here so that when I do get titanium ore from another planet, it'll just get dumped right into here, and then I can actually have the structural matrices run at full speed. And that'll be a great, great day. So let's check out the star map. The star says that we do have titanium ore in the system, so that's good. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't count like loose little bits you can find on planets like I've been on the home planet. I think it's actually like actual ores. And to test that, we have 8.5 million on this third named planetary mass, I don't know what I'm going to call it, and 8.5 there. So chances are the other planets, satellites I should say. Yeah, there's no titanium ore here, but there is silicon there, so I'm definitely going to need to get to that planet eventually. Because silicon is very important as well, otherwise it just takes forever for stone. And then there's no silicon here, so I basically have to choose. Do I want titanium or do I want silicon? I can make silicon from stone, so I'm going to go for titanium first. And then of course this is the gas giant, so all I can get from there is the hydrogen and deuterium. So this is where we're going to go first. So in preparation of... Oh, you cheeky dog. I know. Everybody's saying, up, Josen, we told you. Okay, so what we'll do first... Well, that's so interesting, because, like... Okay, so here, 6 is definitely getting enough. Sorry, I'm just kind of watching. Alright, so maybe not 7.5. It might just be 6 that it can get at full speed. But what we're going to do for right now is we'll go ahead and... I already emptied this line of coal. I just took off the sorters coming out of this storage unit. So we'll take out these first 4. That way we have room to balance it. And then these last 4. And then also all of those belts. And then we'll have the 8 that we need for the second factory. Or the second power factory. So to balance this, I think what I'll be able to get away with is... I've got the 4 coming in. 5 coming in. Okay, cool. Hooray. That will help power the research not running. We'll have 1 coming out like that. I know, why did I delete them if I'm just going to put them right? I just want to make sure they're in the right spots. Is all it really comes down to. That's fine there. We've got space on this side to have 1 come out. So we'll rotate and have it come in. And this design I just kind of like blueprinted. Like I saw how to make it for myself, but I didn't actually test it. Oh no, it's too close. It is too close. Okay. We will... Maybe I can just put it there. Yeah, that's good. I'd rather have it as close rather than like a short, like I'd rather have a longer belt and it'd be closer. Yeah, I'd rather have a longer belt and the sorter to be closer. Sorter, is that the right word? Yeah, the sorter be closer than vice versa. So, and hopefully this does fit. It does not fit. Okay, so this one I don't think I'm gonna be able to get away with that. Maybe if I do. I know that sounds weird. That looks weird, but if it works, it works. It does not work. Okay. So that's not ideal, but it's going to have to do. And put this in the middle to power up all those sorters. Okay. That was not what I wanted. Ah, there you go, X. Not how I wanted to do it. So it's so weird because like under like the initial startup conditions, it looks like these sorters are able to dispense enough. But just as time goes on, are these actually connected to the power? Yeah, they are connected to the power grid. But just over time, oh, that guy's not outputting anything. Let's just put that in there real quick. Okay, I took it out earlier because I wanted to make sure there was a main line that would go through here because I thought I would be tearing this out entirely. Because again, according to during my testing, that only lasted like 10 minutes. That was running just fine, but that was also not with research continuously going, so that was probably the big hit. Anywho, point being, double the power. We definitely have enough to go around. Oh, and then also something I did not real quick with. Something else I did was I made a bunch of power stations and miners and smelters and assemblers and some sorters. I can go grab some more belts. I think I have enough sorters to last me for right now, but I might just go ahead and turn all of these into the top tier upgrade ones. But yeah, I want to make sure that when I landed on the other planet that I shouldn't have to go back and forth, that I can set up a titanium mining outpost kind of deal that can just go right into here and then just send it to this planet we landed on initially for the actual processing of titanium. So let me grab some more belts, let me upgrade these, and then we'll actually get to the meat and potatoes of this episode. Alright, to land. Oh, I also want to grab some of the... Ooh, man, that is a lot of belts. Okay, I'm actually going to cut that back. Use those while they're here. I'm curious, can I... Oh, I can, that's so great. I was curious if, even though I told it not to make any more, if I could put it in myself. And yes, I can, so that's fantastic. Okay, got plenty of belts. Upgrade the sorters. Which I'm going to need some of this stuff over here. Okay. Right quick. To make, what is it, 10? Yeah, to make 10 of those, I'll need 5 of these. Whatever. And then to make 14 of these, I'll need 7 of these. So I should be able to just like that. Okay. I guess I should grab some iron and magnetic coils to have on hand just in case. I learned, check this out, I learned how to take things off the belt. Basically, you click on one of the conveyor belts, so it shows you here, and then you just left click and hold, and then it'll keep pulling things off the belt. I don't know how to put it back on, but it's okay. I'm only going to grab, I don't know, I was going to say 100, but I forgot it slows down after a bit, so probably 70. That's good enough. Just that in case I need them, I have some magnetic coils. Magnetic coils and belts. I got iron. I want to grab iron just in case I need it. Iron ingots, I mean. Okay. I've got some basic building materials. I got plenty of belts, I got plenty of sorters, I got some splitters, storage, assemblers. I shouldn't need any assemblers. I got lots of power, generation, and distribution. I got plenty of miners and smelters, and I've got that boy. Alright, I think we're it. I also practiced flying a little bit because I didn't want to make a fool of myself too much on camera. I know, too late. So, to fly, double space to go into flight mode, hold down space to go even higher, and then eventually you enter the solar sail mode, and what I was doing wrong the other time, last time I should say, was I didn't realize you kind of had to point away from the planet. Because now I'm basically in orbit right now, the planet, and I'll just kind of keep flying around. There's our target. And then just keep holding space to help make sure I break loose of it. And we're going to go to that guy. Guess I don't need to gain any more altitude just yet. Oh nice, the bottom left of the screen, the HUD replaced to show the planet I'm closest to. Probably caught in this gravity well. Okay, out of it. Oh, this is so exciting. I have been looking forward to this first step since I started the game and saw that there was the interplanetary travel. That at the bottom of the screen in the center, I guess that's for gravity wells to kind of show you like how close you are or whataver. Yeah, because like when I look away from it, whoops. Come on, quit playing around, Nathan. You can play around later. All right. Yep, that is the guy with the titanium ore. Look at it right there. Okay, so for power, I forgot to check if it had coal. It has a very tiny bit of coal. Okay, I will probably then need to set up a better silica production. Well, there's stone here. Is there even a... I gotta admit, I totally was depending upon... There's some coal right there. On coal for power. I did not think that it was going to be such a scarce... Oh, I forgot to grab... Well, this is pretty ground level. I forgot to grab foundations, but there's like no water, and this looks pretty level anyways. But yeah, I was definitely totally planning on just using coal for power because I didn't realize it was going to be such a rare commodity. But that's okay. I'll need silica to make solar panels, and that's probably what I eventually will get to for this. But for right now, power for the miners. Oh wow, that is not a lot at all. Oh no. Okay, let's just go ahead and start. I may not even bother with storage. Like I know I was saying last time how I like to have the storage just so I have a bit of a buffer in case I need it. But even though I won't be here a lot, I don't think it's going to be necessary. Okay, so I can only do at best one belt power. So we'll do this. We'll do 6 thermal stations. Well, we'll give it some space, just in case I decide to come back later. I don't have to tear it all up again and again. So I should have laid more belts first. And get rid of those. And then of course we'll need just a little bit to kickstart it. Get rid of that tail. Okay. Oh. Those would help, wouldn't it? I bet that's enough. Nope. Well, it's not enough. When I say enough, I meant close enough. I'll know it's close enough because it'll change that icon from the yellow disconnected power to the red doesn't have power. Okay, we'll seed it with some of that. Double check that. Cool. Alright, so since there's very little coal here, I definitely want to make sure that I'm doing as little power here needed. So I definitely won't be doing any on-site smelting. It'll just be the mining. So the closest one, stone, I guess it's just going to be straight ahead. I wonder if I can like just hold down that. Nope. So in Factorio, if you click and hold and then drag power poles, it'll like automatically put down the power poles at the maximum length of their cables. And I was kind of hoping for something similar, but it's okay. Just gonna have to be a bit more careful. Titanium, yay! Okay, so what we'll do is we'll probably plan on this kind of being like the main power going through. Oh, okay, I see. I was wondering, it's like, why did that curve? And it's because I'm on a, well, A, I'm not on the equator, B, I'm not on a great circle. Anyways, point being, we don't need to futz too much then with how pretty this looks. We just need to get as few miners in here as possible. We'll get storage, kind of like this. Yeah, that should work, right? Let's get this belt. Oops. Yes. Sorter. Okay, so now, I still love the sight of that. That's probably too close, so we'll put that there. You are going to supply titanium ore. I guess max is fine. And then it's probably going to be overkill. Huh? Oh no. Do I need a belt to put it in? Oh, you gotta put it in with a belt. Okay, alright. That's not a problem. I was not expecting that. Just give it some space like that. And then requisite belt. And why not? This is very interesting. I'm just going to go ahead and try to give it as much of an output as possible. Or throughput, I guess is the right word. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. Okay, you are, oh yeah, 'cause I had to take it down. Supply, that's good. Just get it some, okay, I think we're almost there. Power, power, power. Okay. I wonder if we can see the drones coming from the other planet. I actually don't, I hope that's how it works. No. Can I go view that other planet? Probably not. Oh. I was kind of really hoping to see that, like, we'd see some dots flying from that planet over to here. Otherwise, I should have brought the drones with me. I don't know why I left them there for them to fly all the way here on their own. And I hope I have the right technology too. I hope I'm not missing something. Oh. What does this mean? Minimum load of drones. I'm just gonna say 100% because I want to make sure they can make the trip. Okay, I don't have any thrusters or steel even to make thrusters. That's okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. Maybe we'll see the drones en route. But either way, I think I'm going to need more than 20 drones. Oh, sorry. Gas Giant was grabbing me. It was reaching out. It was like, come here. And I was like, no, not yet. I'm not ready for you. You're too big for me. Cool. Coming up on the power plant. Alright, let's land. Bam. I wonder if I need to go ahead and have like this set up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. That's not cool, man. That's not cool, bro. Don't tase me, bro. I think I have to. I think that's too close. Maybe. I really didn't want it to go out this way, but okay. Make sure that this guy is only doing. Nope. This guy is only doing titanium ore. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. Oh, yes. I was wondering. Very nice. Okay, so the drones aren't going anywhere. Bump that up as well. Maybe I got it backwards. Maybe this. Oh, okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll take half of those. Put them there. Actually, no. I need to make more, anyways. Oh God. I might have to go to the tutorial on this because I swear it doesn't make much sense what I am doing or not doing with that. What's the recipe for drones again? 2 thrusters, 2 processors, 5, and I got 100, so I'll need 500 iron. Okay. Oh, 2, yeah, I'll just go ahead and do 500. Okay. Alright, so the way I thought it would work is not working. Which I thought it was, I demand here, I want the max. It can dynamically balance the supply and demand of the planetary logistics system, but it will only work for the logistics station it belongs to. Am I using the wrong thing? Am I not actually able to do interplanetary just yet? Is that what I'm doing wrong? Must be up here. Can be realized through logistics station and logistics drone after the materials technology reaches a certain level. The logistics drones will automatically transport the items after the demand data is set up. Okay, what am I doing wrong? It might not even be here. I don't need that one, because I'm not going to another star system. A space elevator. Okay, focus. The hub of the planetary logistics system, logistics drones, will automatically transport cargo between stations when you set the corresponding items for supply and demand. Only enables delivery around its own planet. Oh no! Oh no! I wasn't there yet. Oh no! Okay, hang on. Okay, so maybe it is interstellar then. Which makes sense. I guess with the name, I was expecting it to be like intrastellar for it to be within the planetary system. So interstellar, I thought it was from star to star. Okay, so how do I get that? Requires interstellar logistics system. Is that an option anywhere here? Those are for not the transportation drones, but the ones that help me build. Drive engine. I don't need that yet. Okay, so this one will be warp, and that will be for actual interstellar travel. So maybe it's one of these guys? I have only a limited amount of titanium, and I don't want to carry it back and forth. I think I don't think I need this just yet. Oh, come on. I don't need power transmission. This is for, I think, for the actual Dyson Sphere, or at least power. I don't think it's for the drones to travel. I don't think it's this reinforced thruster because I was looking at this earlier. I don't think I need to have this researched yet, because that's going to require like a reinforced titanium. So I can't imagine them having you need this for interstellar travel without having titanium on the main planet. I don't need the particle collider, right? I don't need this crystal. I can't figure out what here I would be missing for those drones to do what they need to. After the materials technology reaches a certain level. I guess if nothing else, I do have the mining set up on the other planet, and I can go grab it. The furthest I would research with this that's logistics vessel warp. Maybe it's just this I need, but I can't do it yet. I can't research this yet, rather. Oh, because I do need to research that. Oh man. Okay. We're gonna pause that. Actually, we're gonna stop that entirely. We'll activate this, and then we'll. Oh, I do need a reinforced thruster. Okay. Now it's telling me that. Queue that up. And then I'll be able to research that. Oh. I was so excited. Well, I guess in the meantime, let me go fly away into the night. See if I can find that other planet again. Not that one. Isn't that one? It's very purpley. I just realized how the music cut out since I'm in the vacuum of space. Alright, where is this? Okay, there's that. How much have I collected? Quite a bit. Whoa! Huh. Okay, I will take all that I can. Alright. Oh, cool. They're all just kind of lined up there. And I think I'm out of the gravity well. Yeah, I'm trying to understand the little HUD thing at the bottom center. I think when the rim turns slightly orange, kind of like that, it shows that you're in the grip of a gravity well, but I can't really say for sure. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Land. Aw, I overshot it. Okay. Yeah, power still looks really good. That's nice. Well, I got lots of titanium. And we'll land... Oh, I forgot where I put that. There it is. And then... Yeah. I was wondering if I had enough of these crystals. I forget what they're called. Titanium crystals. I was wondering if I had enough of the titanium crystals left to kind of feed that, because it's a good thing I picked that up when I did. Wrong button. C for Mecha. I'm going to need coal. I should drop off some of these things. Drones. There they are, 50 drones. Okay. Oh yeah, and I can at least put those in there. I'm gonna make that the tier 2 assembler, so I need some of these. What else did I need for the tier 2 assembler? Oh, with the graphene, right? Yeah, graphene. How many of these can I make? 12? Well, why not, right? I am kind of glad that there's the different tiers of these regular thrusters, which would only be used for like planetary travel, and then I guess the reinforced ones, if I can remember the button to go to technology. These reinforced thrusters appear to be for interplanetary travel. I just wish it had expressly said that these are needed for interplanetary travel of drones. And then it makes sense that the warp drive, whatever that is available for drones, that one is for interstellar travel. Again, I do appreciate that distinction, that delineation, if you will. I just wish it was more apparent and easier to understand. Let's put our first tier 2 assembler in place, which has a crafting speed of 1. And we'll go ahead and speed up these things. That is just so... Ugh. I am so underwhelmed with how that worked out. Yay. Hooray. Still can't stack those. I don't know if I'll ever be able to stack those. It's just, I'm curious if I can or cannot. But well, it's good to see the energy matrices are working at full speed, and the blue ones. And I got some yellow in spare, so this should be, yeah, look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. Blue, red, and yellow. Okay, so I know there's a purple one for information. And I think there's a white one that's done eventually at some point for something. Because I'm looking at, there's these columns on the sides, presumably for additional matrices. Just curious which one is, which it would be. So let's look. There's structure matrix. There's the information matrix, which is purple, and gravity matrix, which is green. Huh. One of the 5 basic. Oh, yeah, 5. Cool. I don't know why I thought there was a white one. Oh, hey, universe matrix. There it is. Okay, cool. So still a long way to go. At least I have titanium getting getting mined. And yeah. So I'm sorry I let you guys down. I really thought I was gonna have that whole interplanetary system thing going on, but I mean, hey, partial success in doubling all this power and getting it balanced, and knowing now that I pretty much need 2 miners per belt of coal, and then again 7.5 of these thermal stations, and just rounding up to 8 to make it a nice square number. Well, I guess cube number technically, but that's not the point. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope this was a fun trip, especially in learning. I'm still enjoying it. I'm still looking forward to when I can actually get drones to fly out there and bring me back titanium, and then fly out there and bring me back silicon. But until then, be good to each other out there, and I'll see you next time.